Hello, it's 2019, so welcome to the first newsletter of this year. For this year I have only one resolution, to keep it short and simple, so let's get straight to the subject. First off, for those of you wondering what happened in 2018, well, Gabi's annual meeting already took place and I saw you were there, the room was full. So I guess I don't have to tell you that we're more or less the same number of people, although the women are starting to grow in proportion to the men, or what our plans for 2019 are. I guess you already know them, and if not, you can always check out the written part of the newsletter where I have some more info. 2019 is starting strong and we've already launched our internship applications for the spring internship on the Java and .NET department. You know the drill. If you have any friends or you know people who want to apply to the internship, just send them a link and let them apply. You've probably noticed the people last week that were going through the building and looking into like drawers and stuff. As you know by now, we're trying to obtain the ISO Information Security certification. That means that there are a couple of procedures and rules that we are trying to implement right now. There is also a two-step external audit implied. And guess what? We've passed the first step. There's 1 week left until the next external audit on the 11th of February. So don't forget, don't let strangers into the building, lock our computers and all of those other security stuff that you have to do. Passing the first audit of the ISO certification isn't the only good news. For the last 2 years, people in Cluj have been voting for their favorite projects that they want to see implemented here in Cluj-Napoca through bugetare participativă. As you probably know, we're the guys who created the platform. Well, not me, but I guess you know what I'm saying. The project was such a success that other cities wanted to implement it on their own. Sibiu and Turda are also using our platform, with Turda starting their process right this week. That means that if you're from Turda, you have the chance to go and propose a subject this week that will be voted somewhere starting March. It's been quite some time since we hosted or organized a hackathon here at Evozon. But that's going to change as our colleague Robert Sikoye, who is in the Java department, is trying to organize one right here. It's going to have a 24-hour format, and right now it's in the phase in which we're deciding what's the date going to be. So if you're interested in joining a hackathon here at Evozon and letting your creativity all over the place, just go in the form that's in the written part of the newsletter and pick a date. Which would be the best date for you? Just, go complete that form. It doesn't take long, I promise. Also, while we're still in this area of colleagues creating cool learning events, I want to tell you about a very cool initiative called JS Knowledge Sharing. What is JS Knowledge Sharing? I heard you asking from the back of the room. It's a meeting that's going to happen once every 2 weeks and where different problems regarding JavaScript are going to be discussed, problems with which JavaScript developers have met on their projects. For example, last meeting's been about the React lifecycle, and the next meeting is going to be about asynchronous programming. I really hope I got that right. Hope. If you're a JavaScript developer and are interested in finding out all the cool things that other JavaScript developers are working with and finding out about problems that you might encounter or talk about the problems that you've encountered and don't know how to solve them, just join the JS Knowledge Sharing. But first off, there is a form in the written part of the newsletter where you can vote for some subjects that you might be interested in and also talk about when would be a good date and time of the day for you to join. And last but not least, let's not forget about those cool articles that were posted on the Evozon blog in the last months. First off, we have an article about rewriting a Perl legacy system using modern Perl. As the title says, the article presents the challenges and the solutions when rewriting a Perl legacy system. It's a pretty cool read, so why don't you just go through it and see what it can teach you. After that, we have Raluca's article on growing up and becoming a Scrum Master. Or just becoming a Scrum Master, not growing up? I don't know, I'm confused. Anyhow, it has a lot of insights and advices for those of you who want to become a Scrum Master and want to help your team be more productive by using the Scrum framework. Sami made a really interesting guide on IT outsourcing to Romania, which contains a lot of data on the IT field here in Romania, on IT education, prices, and all of those things combined into a really cool read.